Are you interested in unmanned operations for your self-storage business? If you'll give me just a few minutes, I'll show you how my management clients are dramatically increasing their revenue by using the unmanned model. So just to introduce myself, my name is Jim Ross. I'm a frequent speaker at trade shows. I publish a self-storage show podcast, and I've hosted numerous online events for the self-storage industry. I also wrote the 3 Mile Storage book, How to Stop Losing Leads, Rentals, and Revenue to Your Competition. But what I do day in and day out centers around my management company, where we specialize in the management of unmanned, automated self-storage properties. Now, we didn't always run our sites unmanned. In fact, I've done management in the traditional way for 20 years. But like many people, we had to pivot quickly when COVID hit. I was forced to update the way I was staffing my locations. I decided the best way to learn about how to automate my operations was to talk to those that were already doing it. So I interviewed the best of the best, those that were using the unmanned business model. I was really surprised how many owners and operators, they had already been using this model for many years with amazing success. Over and over again, these owners and operators were telling me how with this model, they were providing better customer service, making more money, and that this works with small to even large self-storage properties. So one by one, I began converting sites over to this unmanned model. And I soon realized that I would not be going back to a traditionally staffed storage site, and that this is the future of self-storage operations. When I decided to transition over to the unmanned automated model, what became clear to me was I was going to have to separate out responsibilities. So the first area that I needed to fill was customer service on the phone. The call center needed to field all customer service calls for the site, but most importantly, they needed to be great at helping customers to rent over the phone and online. And suddenly, we're providing better customer service because now we're available longer each day and 7 days a week. I also noticed that the quality of the phone sales presentations, they were better because, well, that's exactly what they do. That's their area of expertise, phone sales. Then when I was going over the monthly reports with my owners, that's when the financial impact could really be seen. For example, our average location was paying almost $72,000 a year in payroll, with everything that goes into that, wages, taxes, workers' comp. That's $6,000 a month that we were paying in payroll. With this unmanned model, not only were we now providing better customer service, but we were saving a ton of money in payroll expenses. On the management side of things, another benefit of going unmanned was that I was no longer worrying about my manager calling in sick, trying to find someone to cover when they take vacation time, running late to open the office, quitting, and having to train someone new over and over again. With this unmanned automated model, it really shined a light on just how risky and inefficient having all of my operations depending on just a main manager really was. So now that I had the customer service area working, the next area that we needed to focus on was for the on-site duties, such as security checks, doing overlocks, checking move-ins and move-outs, cleaning around the property, the stuff that you still need someone to physically be there for. So we found a company that specializes in local self-storage maintenance services. They find the local handyman types, and for around 20 to 30 hours a month, we can do whatever needs to be completed on at the site. Then we all work together to supervise and hold the on-site maintenance tech accountable for the tasks that need to be done. It's really a great system. And that leads me to management. Now, just because a site is unmanned does not mean the site is unmanaged. It's important to have a company on your side whose focus is to tie it all together with the proper management systems and procedures. Our team, we make sure everything runs efficiently in order to maximize revenue for you as the owner. Our area of responsibilities are to evaluate the call agents, meetings with the on-site maintenance techs, utilizing proper revenue management systems, marketing of your facility, bookkeeping, and conducting the on-site audits of the facility. So here's what I would like for you to do. Click the button to book a time to speak with me. We'll talk about the goals for your self-storage business and if our management services could be a fit. Plus, as a bonus, I mentioned before how I conducted all of those interviews with other owners and operators using the unmanned model. Well, I have them all recorded. So just for booking a call, I'll send you over access to that automation summit as well. Again, just going unmanned, it's really changed the way I do operations for my management clients. And it can be an amazing new opportunity for you as well. Click the link, book a time, and I'll talk to you soon.